Any questions, guys?
But allow them to ask more, because I think people, their faces look like they want to know things.
Oh, please ask your questions.
Don't feel shy. Don't feel shy. Just shoot.
I want to know your.
It's on.
Okay. I want to know your relationship with gospel artist and secular artist. How do you manage your relationship with both?
Okay, so when it comes to managing relationship with these artists, aside the fact that you've tagged them as gospel and secular artists, they are humans.
Okay.
I relate to them as humans. Do you get it? So I know this is a gospel artist and this is a secular artist. But they are all humans, they are all Ghanaians. They are all on the same level. I mean, there's this thing with people thinking gospel musicians are not, like, you know, the best when it comes to sorting musicians and all that. But I personally don't really encounter that.
Okay.
Because I'm going to make sure you know I need the money.
That's a fact.
You get it? I'm going to make sure you are aware you are supposed to pay me after the gig. And ensuring that it's as easy as a simple communication, bro.
So does it always happen like that? Does it always happen like that?
I mean, with some artists, there are a lot of, let me say, systems in place where I don't get to contact the artist straight. So that means the person that calls you is
like
going to
a manager or PR. Okay.
So you won't hear me out there complaining that this man owes me, this man doesn't owe me, this man doesn't pay early. Because they owe you. Yeah, but I feel like it's just the way you relate with them. I will let you know. I will let you know. Yeah, I mean, you for let them know. See, even with teachers in Ghana, they go on strike. Right?
Yeah, sure.
So it's normal for you to freak out when you've not gotten your money, and that's right after the gig, not 2 days after.
So is it always like that, or like you are saying, there are some who have systems in place where they have to do all the things, but like put them, document all the monies they are going to sort out, then do payments. Sometimes they do bank transactions. Yeah. So are you going to get it like if it's a Sunday? You know, banks don't work on a Sunday.
Exactly. That's
so
why
I
spoke about communication. So now before the gig, I'm going to come to you, bro. How do you intend to pay my money?
Straight like that.
Yeah. What's the plan? I mean, what's the plan? Are you looking forward to paying me right away, or you want to go, I don't know, check the money you get after the gig before you pay me? Because I need to be sure you are willing to afford me. Do you get it? You don't need to rely on the money that comes after the gig to sort me. That's what causes the problem with them owing you.
Yeah.
Because the person starting the gig, they don't have any money. They have just a little, and then they're going to sort the light guys, the cameraman in full.
Them already.
Do you get it? They will sort them in full.
In full.
And then they're going to tell the musicians,
we will call you later.
Do you get it? I mean, I feel like, me personally, I don't work that way. If I'm working that way with you, that means we have a relationship going on.
Okay.
So that means you are my friend. On the friendship level where music doesn't count when it comes to you and me. And someone like that is Pastor Kwame Jedu.
Okay.
Pastor Kwame Jedu is my friend. So I know if there's money, I know. If there's no money, I know. Do you get it? So that way, I'm not going to pressure him for money. Because when money comes, I see. Okay. And when there's no money, I see.
that's true.
Sometimes it's not just about the relationship, because there's always a first time. I came for a gig in Accra, I think 2 months ago, and he made me aware he's going to sort me everything. He booked the hotel for me, made me aware, sort me out. We played the gig, everything. So and I had to move that Sunday night back to school. To make like people were going. Me cry 3 times.
That's how me cool.
Like, Menga wasn't me cool. I was like, if I say me cool, I say, okay, maybe. I'm saying, oh, but I say. So I was getting like
Furious.
yeah. Last hour I'm going to say, make up, me nyaka. I was waiting make. So I can't say I'm saying, me come to say me pesa me tonka. That was what I said in my mind. I said me pesa me tonka. Because when I heard that, I said no. I even asked now. I contacted him. When me chat, fine. Because shall the gig be. He was the one that even approached me. Hey, my guy was on committee. He said, you this boy.
He's still not paying.
No, he hasn't still paid.
Okay, so I think
He get it. And it was the first time.
yeah.
As I see.
Be calming down.
Okay, so
Charlie.
no, Charlie, but I think as musicians there are a few things we need to start watching too. I mean, me personally, I don't think everything is about money. Do you get it? Like there are certain gigs, there are certain people who are gonna call you and I'm not even gonna ask how much you are paying me. Do you get it? Because I mean, there are some of these things that are opportunities for us to showcase
grow. Okay.
our skill to get the gigs. However, I'll urge you as a musician that before you go out for a gig, make sure you have enough money to take you there and bring you back. So personally, if I don't have that money,
You are
I
not going
won't
to
move
go.
out.
Okay.
Because one, I know if a banker is going to work, they don't rely on the government. So it's not right for me to be standing there waiting for money. I don't want to be spotted doing that.
You don't.
Why am I waiting?
Not to cut you, but there are some of the artists. They will say, "Oh, tell them like, oh, I don't have enough for me." They're like, "Oh, come, I'll sort you."
No,
come,
I won't tell you. I won't
the way
tell
They just want you to come and play.
No, the
Exactly.
thing is, you don't need to tell them you don't have enough money. That's your business. So if I don't have, I'm going to tell you I'm not available. That's the nicest way to go about it. Oh no, I'm engaged in something else. Please find someone else. That way I save my respect. Because now you won't feel like I'm a failed musician with no money.
No money, and they'll be going about saying it. Yeah.
And two, you won't think I'm relying on your money. Because I mean, you are giving me 300, 400,000 cedis. That can't take care of you. It's only sorting your transport, maybe your prepaid, which ECG is going to take it anyway, and then maybe your phone bills. So that small money they are giving you, it's not going to add a lot to you. So I'm going to encourage people to not really dwell on that and allow people to disrespect them because of that. If I'm coming, I know I have money to take me home. If you send the money, that's fine. The relationship is saved. If you don't send the money, that's fine. That's fine. You just won't hear from me. Yeah. The only moment I'll come at you for my money is when I do a production for you. That one, the money has to come before the production leaves my computer. You get it?
Okay.
Because I mean, a lot could happen when I'm sending it. I may send it to me, carry him, or ECG to me, do light. Do you get it? There's a lot of things that can happen if I don't have my money from you. A lot of doors can open.
Yeah, sure.
Do you get it? So that's with production. But for live settings, many will can say, this is how I'm going to change. And I said, many one kakrana, you know this is how I'm supposed to give him. I don't really come at you asking. I'll just leave that to Nipa no frame for gig, you know. And sa Nipa no na me pressure, not the artist. Like, if this artist not frame me directly, then he knows me. When he say me yes,
Okay.
into obetia. Do you get
I
it?
see. Okay, so someone. Sorry, are you done that?
It's funny enough that you see these secular guys, they don't do what these gospel artists do.
I think that's not true.
It's not true.
Like some of the to some extent.
No, but it's not true.
That's what happens. Okay, it happens. It's not entirely true and it's not entirely false. But it happens.
My pay from a secular artist has delayed like over 2 months.
So I think the thing about that is with the person or the management.
And the preparation towards
it's not either the person is a gospel artist or secular.
Yeah,
because
so
I know a secular person, he owes someone for like 5 months.
Oh no, we can't disclose anyone's name. But yeah, I feel like we can't tie that behavior to the whole community. It's just some people.
Some people, yeah.
And I think it all comes from the fact that they don't plan their gigs before they do them.
Exactly.
If I'm planning the gig, I know I'm paying everyone right there. So I need to have that money before I do the gig. So anything that comes from the gig is my profit.
Exactly.
I'm not supposed to sort you guys with my profit.
Yeah.
So I'm investing. You get it? So I will have to find that money to invest before I call you. Because before I call you, I need to be able to sort you. I'm not going to... What if you say so now will be amba?
And no boka.
Offering be amba, how am I paying them? I say make a bob No. So like we are not doing the gig if I don't have the money.
Okay.
If I have the money, I'm sorting you guys and I'm demanding excellence from you guys.
Okay.
That's the part we musicians also forget, that sometimes they pay us to play the gigs and we don't play the right thing.
That's true.
Say my tia will say, come and play drums. You have quantized issues. You can't play with a click. you don't know how the drum even works when it comes to tune. Which part of the drum to play to get what sound. You are taking money. Afterwards, I need to book a studio for you to come and overdub
The whole thing.
the rubbish you played. So me, if I'm doing a project and you are on drums and you make any mistakes, it's your responsibility to correct them. Do you get it?
Okay, so based on what you say, right, where does that leave people who are like now trying to master their craft? Like, I'm like,
Exactly. Like,
if you're not playing, but
I don't
say,
know
oh,
why you
I
are-
want the thing. You know, there are some people who say, oh, they want the exposure so that they will learn on their job.
me personally, when they bring you in, me personally, when you are brought in as part of my team, you have to play for me to hear first.
Okay.
And aside you playing there, because I mean, everyone has some things they can play on the spot that will catch your eye. So I need to listen to your previous jobs too.
Okay.
What have you been doing over the years? And what's your understanding? I'll talk music with you before we employ you.
Okay.
Because I need to be sure you're not going to cause that problem I'm
On
running
stage.
from. Do you get it? So the person has to be able to do it before they go on stage. Me who say will be a footballer, now he's learning, now you're the back, so say.
You have to be a pro before you
Yes,
get to
even drivers, if you are not really a good
sure.
driver,
They
no
won't
one is
employ
giving
you.
their car to you.
Sure.
So why am I giving my project to you when you are not good?
Okay.
So you can learn on the job. My project, my investment.
I think to add to what we are saying with the artist thing, you see, with experience with these gospel artists, I think this advice, I think he was one of our senior men who gave them, that before you work with any artist, especially gospel artists, be very plain with him that are you
playing for him for money, like job wise, or it's just ministry, like, oh, this guy is making a chicken. Let's be really specific, because from experience, you see, ask him, oh, is it about business, like if I do any production for you, pay me, or like join
Ministry.
my ministry, it's fine.
Help
If I'm joining your ministry, I'm helping your ministry, it's different. And if as a producer, I'm working with you as an artist, you need to pay me.
Sure.
But I think we make these mistakes. We don't tell them whether
You don't
it's-
communicate.
yes,
You don't
whether
even
it's
ask.
business or like it's just ministry. So along the line, when the artist, is
Blows.
getting some money, and then now you are not paid, then no way cheap. You're like, what's that, Charlie? Before pay me something.
Yeah, I think I've seen that problem in a lot of
Exactly.
ministries I've
Yes.
joined.
And me myself, I'm a victim.
Oh yeah. I can tell from your face. I
Yes.
can tell from how you look. So I think this is why in the beginning I said the relationship with the artist matters.
Yeah,
So if I know you are my friend,
that's a
then
different case.
we are friends. So your niece, I'm done. So give me 1,000 cedis. No. But if we are not friends, then we have that. Yeah, because it's my business. This is what I do for a living. So imagine not paying me. What are my kids going to eat?
No, right.
Tomorrow they are going to school. Do you get it? So you need to define those lines. And we also need to like be firm on what we say. Say, okay, me in person I join your ministry. I'm going to take you money. Let's be firm on it.
You won't die. You see, on what day a year, every now, and
When you are gigging a bimbo.
I.
Do you know that
The way you are
how many-
talking,
No, he's going to
You
it.
see, I'm saying this because over the years, like most of the musicians, we all do the same thing. Like even the big guys we know,
Yeah.
they made the same mistakes. Me,
Mistakes.
I mean, I talk to all the big guys. You see, and most of them they say the same thing. They are saying we're also repeating the mistakes they did.
Okay.
You see, now they are there. So right now, less worrying. But you see, now we are now picking up. And then we also following their footsteps, the same mistakes they did. And you work with an artist. Oh, ministry. So now, bre. You see, now artists now enjoy. You see, it's not bad. I'm not saying don't play for any artist, but let's be plain. Whether you are just playing willingly, like maybe also I want to play for
you, sure.
Then it's an avenue for you to also learn. You see, one thing I've noticed is that it's best when we grow as a team. You see, I mean, right from infancy, like I have my church, my former church. We all used to play except the drama. We used to play when we were kids. From SHS to we grew Ferdinand, George. We used to play. So over the years we've been playing to we all dispersed, but anytime we meet and then we are playing, you see that we sound very different.
Sure.
See, the gel is very tight. So it's different when we are starting a ministry, like you are playing for an artist or ministry. It's good for you to play with a team, the same band, and then you guys will go for years. It's different. But if like Elvis like this, he's a producer, he's a top-notch guy.
Yeah.
You are.
You know my now.
Oh, you are top-notch.
You call him that. Charlie, join my ministry. You're underground artist. But also on bed. You see, doesn't make sense.
But what makes you think I'm even interested in joining the ministry?
You see, we make a lot of mistakes in Ghana. You see, outside like this, America like this, you call JP for a program. Even Jonathan Nelson that he plays for. Anytime they play for at any gig, he pays him. This is his nephew. I heard but still, you pay him because JP is married. He has a daughter.
Kids,
So they consider. But here in Ghana, ministry. But we'll go for gig. I'll see that they're giving you fat envelope. You pick the envelope and then you be like, Charlie, Yamin Shroud. It's not right. You see, I think it's high time we let people know the truth.
Sure.
See, if we are doing the music, let's do it. But if maybe you are doing like part time, like something, but me, like we are doing it like
full time.
So these things, it hurts because you spend time on a track. Like I can go through my tracks, productions I do a day. I can spend a day on just one song. I'm still not getting it right. Like as he said, if I'm not feeling the thing,
I spent
2
weeks on a track.
How far, but I'm not getting what I want. Like, it's still not there.
And the thing you send to them, they will say, "Oh no, do this, do that."
There's this woman we just did her song for her. She lives in America, and then she brought the song. We've done the thing. I mean, it's me, Frank, and Sammy. I've done the production, everything. Apparently, the woman has no music, anything like. But so this thing, I'm done with the production. We send it to the woman. Oh, it's nice. Next day now, I'm saying me, I have no. I'm saying I have what be to me.
Hey,
I'll okay, fine.
Wow.
I'll erase it. I'll play no more. Say, oh, it's nice. Next day, I'm saying I still me back on our boy.
Are you serious?
So we go through all these stress just to make one song, a hit song for you to try this beat. Give me all your You know the stress they went through. You understand? So I feel like we should be playing with musicians. Let's be fair with ourselves. And me, one thing is if you are playing for any artist, pray about it yourself. Like if you are getting any job as a gospel artist or gospel musician, whatever. Pray about it. Me, I don't do any song like I don't just play for anybody. Like you call me that. It's not because of the money. One, if your song is not nice, me I won't.
Hey,
if you are playing,
you need to have standards.
I won't do. You understand?
What if you can make the song nice?
He's not a magician.
Charlie,
if your writing is bad,
lyrics,
your writing is bad.
You see, some of them we arrange the songs for them. We arrange melody. Yes, we do all these things. You see, as a pianist, you need to do everything.
Sure.
So you need to rearrange the melodies. Thing no here, this line should come before. We do all this, and then they'll take the name. You understand? So one, if you don't feel like, child, I can't work with you, don't do it. Don't follow money and then just do anything like that. You understand? So I'm very keen on these things. If any artist calls you for a gig or a production, be plain. Is it for work base or
Ministry.
help my ministry? If you want to grow with the team, like maybe a team like this, and then he's our artist, we want to help him. I know there is now decided.
Sure.
But you call me separately and then you be like, Charlie, help my ministry. Even if my friends, why they call me, I won't hear help my ministry.
Exactly.
Yeah, will call me school gig. Yeah, I said, me draining the same school. Yeah, all the same school. But
Wow.
he will do something because he knows that there are some people they are doing it like
Sure.
you understand? And then the parts that we were saying, I think you asked that if you're a beginner, you don't need to go for gigs. Me,
I noticed you got emotional there.
yes, because for me, it took me years to
Get
come
here.
out, yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing gigs, just church, church, just rehearse. It was before I even started posting videos on IG. I had like Elvis like this. You know, I don't know if you know Yarwood.
I know.
He's my good friend. Back then, it would be like Charlie, some guy be there, Elvis, yeah, he did. But now I'm in two, didn't. But he always be like, the boy can play. I'm like,
Okay.
That's PK's younger brother.
yes.
Yeah. Mensa
he was
Kwanzaa, yeah, sure.
my good friend, but he'll be like, Charlie, some guy be there, come and see, and he did play with. At that time, like, forget everyone, who day. At that time, you know, Prince Senna and those people, at least we talk to them, I'm like, oh. Until I saw his video, I was like, oh. Okay. So now he's saying like he had to practice for years. I understand because like when you listen to him, the first time I listened to him, I was like, not about the licks and no, but you see, you can hear his tone. Like his tone is different.
He's
from
developed it.
Yeah, you see, you could tell that he has really practiced. Like who is seeing it's not just about no, it's not just about the licks, but he understands what he's playing. I mean, I just played the chord right now, and then
Look at what he's
I heard
doing.
no, he understands what.
Yeah.
So if you want to get there, and yeah, I hope pray.
Sure.
You see, sometimes I get emotional about this thing because sometimes you pick a song you want to learn, and then you not get the thing.
Get it.
I mean, before YouTube, I wasn't a YouTube guy. I rather train my ears. Like, what chord was that?
Yeah.
I'll play a chord name Father. I'll just be crying in my room.
Crying.
Yes, honestly, but I'll be crying because I can't get the chord. So I'll just be there now and then I'll just see something. Okay, go and play F sharp, C, D. I'll just play and then it sounds exactly what
Hey,
I
prophetic.
want.
It's when
Wow.
you be the religious guy for you.
No, I know he's a prophet.
Religious.
So I just spend time with the thing. Growing will not take like 1 year or no, let's say maybe 1 month or 2 months because you receive a code. Boss, I want to learn piano maybe within 3 months. I want to play like you. I'll be like, you don't want me.
No.
You can't play like ask for one
1 month.
1 month. No, it's not possible.
not possible.
5 years. Sir.
Sure. We have spent like I think years.
2 years, 5 years.
But it's time. You see. Yes. It's not for the fame or for the money, but just in I want to learn the thing because my family, we are not musical. We just sing a little, but we are not really. But you understand? I just wanted to grow. If you want to grow, just learn it for growth, not for money. Like the gig. We are beginner. Open gig.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think say
you know the reason why I asked that question is because some of the instrumentalists, the young ones I've come across, most of them when they play 1, 2 and people give them fans, they feel like they are there. No, I say. So before you know, the first time you see him, he's holding Yarwood's back. The next time he's on bass playing and he's doing like Yarwood. He's doing some things, and that is it. When you call him for gig, he's charging like more than Yarwood.
But you know the sad part. There's this guy that I would say admires me. He's been learning my stuff for a long time. So I just gave it a thought. Okay, let me just meet him. So I think 2 days ago I met him in Kumasi. I said, okay, let's talk some bass, let's talk some music. To my surprise, he knows nothing. Like He knows nothing.
Literally nothing.
Nothing.
But they want to earn like Yarwood.
Like, yeah, he just listens to the lines. He will learn what I played and played it in the same song I played. But he can't use it anywhere. He knows nothing. So I told him, you need to start learning. I was just playing with him because, I mean, if basic things like the major scale, modes, even the shapes of the major scale, you don't know, then you don't deserve to be on any stage. You should feel bad when they call you for gigs. You should actually feel
And the sad bits of it is that when you tell them like that, they feel like you don't want the best thing for them.
No,
There's
me,
someone
actually,
I
I will
told
let
them,
you know.
He was playing the keys. I was like, no, boss, the thing you are playing, it's not what I hear in the song. This is what I hear. And they were like, hey, why are you a maswa like that? Yeah, I'm playing the thing, and you are like, it's not like that. So he wasn't talking to me for a whole time. So later, we met me. I was like, oh, boss, thank you. What you said, I took it like later, and it helped me.
And I think as musicians, we should work on our ego. It's very important.
It's very important.
Ego, it be package. It comes with music.
Every musician
What's
has
that
ego,
music?
yeah.
It comes with it. Like a count.
And
So-
for recording artists and those gospel artists, we the gospel artists is crazy.
Them are only they grow as they grow. Like, it's already 50 and ego be 50, like 70, ego 70. Do you get it? Because I mean, the more they grow, they feel like now they know. But growth isn't equal to know.
Knowledge.
If you want to know, you need to learn to know. You don't grow to know.
Sure.
Because there are a lot of old people who are not, who are not wise. And age is not going to compensate for that. You will have to calm down to learn. So as a musician, put your ego aside. If I need something, I'm going to need for it. Me, the old boy, and me person musician. You can ask anyone. I go to anyone. I'll text Blue to Papa. How did you record drums? Like, why did you do a cymbal here? Like, what was the intention? I'll just ask you any question at all. I'll text any. Oh, where's my phone? Like, there's these young guys on Instagram, like very, very young, like 16 years, 15 years, and they are playing mad bass. I'll just call you, bro. How do you rehearse? Like, I think I have screenshots of video calls, people who are way younger, who I might feel, okay, I play for a lot of artists, I've done a lot of productions. Why do I come to you guys to learn? But no, you need to come down to learn from anyone at all, even if you feel like you know more than them. I don't know if you know these guys. Angelo Roman. Yeah, like, we'll be on a call for like 3 hours. We are sharing ideas.
Wow.
And that's not going to make me lack. And that's not going to make him lack. We are all gaining.
It's a win-win situation.
And the sad thing is, if I don't tell you I learned from Angelo, how would you know?
Yeah.
I don't have my knowledge. But the ego with me said, oh, I won't go to Angelo, he's too young. Like, no, but
below me.
Let's work on it. Like, no matter how you feel, you are there. There's something someone can tell you that will change your thinking about everything. And that person might be even below you. And Komomo say, Wakabi Bibi. Then this is why ABI to say that person might not know they've changed your life, but they actually have. Do you get it? So please, let's work on our ego and try to spend as much time with the instrument as possible.
Okay, before we go into the jam, there was a question someone asked me begged me to ask you. It's about instrumentalists being paid in church.
Okay.
So what's your take on it?
I think there's this. I mean, this whole.
It's been a trend for a while. Yeah.
It's been a controversy around that. I mean,
It will go, then come back again.
yeah, it will go. Then someone will
bring it
So
back. Yeah.
the thing is, people say musicians are Levites too, so they need to be paid. That's the Bible thing. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
It be you if we talk about them. But me personally, currently I don't even play for any church.
You don't play for any church?
Yeah, I'm always at home on Sundays. I watch live shows, like
Live church services.
Yeah, and I do that because I feel like me being a musician, my financial breakthrough is not coming from the church.
For a musician?
Yeah, your financial breakthrough is not
Okay.
coming from the church. That's from me.
Okay.
Because I feel like, if I want to be able to buy a Range Rover, that church pay cannot get me there. But what that church pay is going to do to me is, if I have a gig with Manifest on Saturday, I need to be at rehearsal at church. I need to stop doing all those gigs to focus on church and take 1,000 cedis a month. Do you get it? So this comes in, and then you need to define if you are a church instrumentalist or a musician. Because there are Tory musicians who are not going to be in Ghana
on the Sunday.
for 3 months. And the church is paying them to be in church. Do you get it? And that money you are getting from church, it's some people are taking a lot of money, but do you think it's worth that time? Personally, I think if you're a musician, you want to work with a church, play for them for free. Let God bless you as you serve Him that way.
Okay.
And then take money from the other people.
Okay.
Do you get it? Learning bass, I was playing in a Pentecost church. I used their guitar to learn this. I'm not going back to Pentecost to go and take money. I'm cheating God. Because that
That's
guitar was bought with the church's offering. And musicians, they entitled to offering. So, our guitar, no.
I remember there was a video where someone was it a wedding, and the person was telling you guys to go ahead.
So the thing is, guitar now audition about now, drum now audition about no. Your contribution is not inside there. But the church gave you playtime. To the sing and never sing Prada, there was about practicing, no sing 6-stroke rules, so be yenning with the church. Now I be humble. Only artist to a kobo. You come back to that same church, say, Mama Miss Kanyas, I mean.
It's unfair.
Like, does it make sense to you?
It's unfair. It doesn't.
So I think the church gives you the opportunity to learn, to be better. Play for them if you want to. Me personally, my church, I'm there in the congregation. Because my work doesn't define me as a human. I'm human. Obia salvation.
Sure.
Even if you are not holding the guitar.
Sure.
You holding the guitar and guarantees you will have it.
Yeah, sure. That's a fact.
So you can go to church and not play bass and still be a musician. You can go to church, play bass, be a musician, be a Christian, and not take money from the church, and you will still survive. But
Wow.
taking that money from church, there's this entitlement, be a beba, and it's not in the beginning, and maybe not from the main pastor, but there's this elder, there's this deacon that's going to tell you, say, Adankwah balita, sorry, Tiaokan, Adankwah overtime.
Sure.
Adankwah Saturday rehearsal wamba. Adankwah Emakoshia Wednesday wamba. Abioba. But no, they are right when they do.
Yeah, sure. Because when they pay you, they expect you to be at all services.
It's like the policeman say, and cry a call match passer. They are
Also
supposed to
come,
be there.
yeah.
And penny for choir, they are supposed to be there. Akata for kunto choir, they are supposed to be there. They don't get to make excuses. Say when they and cry and me ofi. Same thing applies to the musician when you start taking money from the church. If the church has a presbytery meeting, now mobile opening prayer should be there to hold the courts for them. Because you are getting paid for it every month. And month in this one, you pressure them for that money. Scanning by, you call the other, then I'm can buy.
Sure.
But me, on the other hand, I'm not taking money from church. Today I'm here. Church is rehearsing. No one has called me. Tomorrow I'm playing in Accra. And no one has called me. Because they know I'm just a church member. Just like any other member. Maybe it's messy on bar, sorry. So now the church has to place it on itself to train someone in the church. To find someone to train. And he said, my man, so I didn't need 2 so because of my 2,000 cedis after the month. Manifest fair no bet you am 5K. Now, you see that say me patch manifest akobo church and me pay obi amana akobo church na my tiano maybe a half of the money I'm taking every month. That doesn't make sense to me. So personally, I think play for church for free. Don't take money so you have your freedom.
Okay. Neil, what do you think?
And play
about
from
this?
your heart.
What's your take on this?
To God. That's it.
What's your take about it?
I just even stopped my recent church.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh, ask girlfriend.
But you said you went to rehearsal today, or it wasn't church?
It was church, but not my church.
Okay.
So about this same issue, I think I quit my current church, my former church, because of this issue.
Yeah.
Then me, when it comes to church things, Charlie, my film star. So me right now, I don't. I'm in Maker's house.
Right now, okay.
I'm not being paid. Like I just joined them to
Solid.
serve and stuff.
Okay.
Like, I'm not paid there because I know about these things personally. And then my church like this, ask girlfriend, go there, spend like 6 hours, 8 hours there, you get it. So the stress and even apart from these things, most incrophobia are so more frustrated too.
Entitlement.
Charlie, and I don't like those things. Like it happened for so many times. I just wrote a letter, Charlie. I can't work with people again.
So
Hey, but I suffer like you.
you see, when he wanted to quit, he had to write a letter.
Yes.
So it's a corporate environment you've
Yeah.
involved yourself in. But you check the dynamics between now that you are not entitled to any church.
Bro.
You can play from your heart, knowing say, me and G1 CDBR.
But I think I went there just Thursday.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. I'm not going to any stress.
Exactly. And when they laugh at you, you can laugh genuinely.
Yeah.
Because I mean, these things build hatred in your heart, and you wouldn't know.
Yeah,
It's true.
bitterness.
Yeah.
Very
And
true.
those things, it really drains you, both as a Christian, as a human.
Yeah.
Like, a draining. If I dey play safe, that will be body be similar to Nadine. I'll be triggered.
You.
Yeah. Say, we cry. Then I'll come back. As some people say, elder we cry.
Yeah.
So now if you see someone wearing suit, cry. What you elder we suit no color, no you know, elder we cry, and it's going to drag you. But having a clear mind in the Obiaka. Sundays, yeah. Some Sundays I dey go Kumasi from Accra. Make I could draw and watch it 5. I can't sleep. Because I know about 7 now. Sorry, I'm friend. Say, we can't start praises. Where are you? Do you get it? But me what time now? I'll go there to go and worship. Like mebo from me, I'm a come and me get a back or yes set up a book. Because I know I'm doing it for God and no strings attached. Me bisa will be half of me. So Obama may be there 1 hour, but I won't come to you say. Sorry, when is the money coming? Yes, I don't know. And the thing about this world is when you have sadness with you say every month I'm getting 3,000 Ghana. Am I all relaxing?
Yeah.
But the other avenues, nobody will sow income. So that means if that money is not coming, then you are broke. But if there's nothing like that money, then you are thinking wide. And then I'm a okay, I can do this, I can do that. At the end of the day, you've widened your scope. So now you have a lot of money coming to you. And when it does say church, you are like, oh, after the month, church,
Yeah.
church then go pay, like, oh, church, the money go come. This coming by now because that's your only source of income. And the church is taking all your time as well. Because that's your only source of income.
I think it's good if you bought this thing. Yeah. Because when I said me church now I'm also I mean what he's saying is actually true. And when you're in and then to add to that, we are not saying like don't go to church. You see his level and what he's saying. I mean on one church he'll get money from elsewhere.
Yeah.
But you as an upcoming musician that at least you're in a small church that they are paying some small coins already here. Charlie, coins data lie na
So you know my problem with that. Over to me I could just coins, but don't complain say into your
yeah.
No one say oh can no move for no you sleep
struggle
without any money.
Yes.
Me I know say oh
Church
big church be into me. I'm okay. So I can speak freely. Say, oh, I saw you bit me about without any
If you
money.
don't have any stand,
Don't go and be angry.
you'll be broke. Yeah, but if you are not a producer, you don't get projects and stuff
Everything.
like
Stay
that.
in the
all
church.
Started from church.
Yeah, sure.
You understand?
I think one problem too is when musicians start, they born here the chain income. Till now, obe hu born say, hu ne say wa hu ba now na adwen abasika no.
That's true.
Nti no, penye bi tinja say, eh, see na odi sika si we ni so yi. You say I feel no odi sika si ni so, I feel na adwen abaso say he needs to get paid. What I say?
Yeah.
So me, if I'm coming to work with you, any more na anyone say bro, sika o man na sika ni. Sika ni man no say okay with this guy we just me ne umbeye no china me hu say bia you are getting me ne wo ye ne na sika amba na me okay o china sika ba I need to still be okay.
Sure.
Anya ma asem.
Yeah.
Sika anya media na anya media. Like if I'm not agreed with you say adwuma me ne wo ye wo betua me car no matter how big you become. Yeah ma $100,000 that's your money. I still feel say how I mean will start to say me person me boa no that's what I'm still doing. However, you know as human if you feel like oh no I need to appreciate him that's a plus for me. But if you don't do it I don't care.
You shouldn't be embittered about it.
Yeah, I shouldn't feel bad because in the initial agreement I wasn't taking any money. Even if there was money, I wasn't taking something. And next is Kaba, I'm still not entitled to that money. That money is still yours because that's where we started from.
Wow.
So let's just know where to ask for money and when
Sure,
to not ask
sure,
for money.
sure.
Which people to ask for money from and which people to not ask money from.
Okay, okay.
Kwame Jedo, I no go fit go ask him, say, hey, baby. I no go do that. I won't do that because I've decided
The
to
level of relationship
go
you
with
guys
him.
had.
Yeah. Intino. Sika bana kwa mbe mambia, that's fine. Sika bana se kwa mbe mambia, that's fine.
Okay, okay.
This I've been no meeting intino. In as much as me here kwa mbe juma, I'm finding other works to do. Because I know that's where I'm going to get the money. I'm not getting money from Kwame, but I'm helping him. That doesn't mean I should stop helping him. I need to help him and still find something for myself.
Sure.
Do you get it? So let's just work with that mentality. Like, just work with that mentality. I'm solving all the issues myself. Awesome. If I'm not going to help you, I won't help you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sure we've learned a lot from this. I'm just stunned and amazed by the level of wisdom we are all sharing. It's great. But we'll just go into the jam session. Yeah. We want to hear some good music. Do you agree with me? Yeah.
Are you sure you agree?
Yeah.
I think we are good. Like, no music. We should.
We want to hear from Isabella.
Are you sure you want to? I don't have anything. Do you have anything in mind? Do you have something in mind?
If you don't have anything, you are sitting there.
So, should we sing for you so that you play?
Oh, anything goes. As far as I know the song, like if I don't know the song, then that's another thing.
Give us this.